Hey, so the video starts like just after 2 minutes if you guys don't want to see the pictures. I put these pictures up for people that aren't on social media like Facebook, and there's quite a few people that are not. I mean, a lot of people, and you can't really blame them. This place is really cool, you guys. Look at some of these pictures. I mean, really look at it. Look at this picture and then go in your backyard and try to find that. You know, I mean, I think we get used to seeing these after 10,000 of them, you know, but you can't get used to this. It's an amazing thing. So what I'm trying to show in these last three or so videos is, you know, this crazy area around the teepee, how it's eerie and just weird, and everything is eerie and dark and old, and, you know, nothing is uniform and straight. See how even their bends are straight? Like, it's just everything is straight and perfect, where the other places is eerie and not perfect. Yet I see a lot of the same language there. So I really wanted to show you the two differences. That doesn't make sense. The differences between the TP area and this place. Look at this footprint. You see that footprint? You really got to look. I followed these footprints down to the seats that I find in this video. You'll see where they sit. Now, you guys, if you can look at this, I'm not talking to most of you, but if you can look at a video like this and see structures like this picture right here, and see seats and pathways walking down to where they sit with footprints, and you're still blinded in denial, I mean, I'm not quite sure what to say. Hey, sorry about that. There's a windstorm outside as I was recording that, and I had to stop and go see what was going on. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to do. Also, you guys, I wanted to make this point. I say it in the video too, but you really got to look. Look at the caliper difference of the structures. See how thin this bend is? See how thin all the structures are, most of them? Where, you know, you can see it's not trees that have just died and fell over and twisted themselves into circles. Everything's on a smaller caliber here, and I try to emphasize that.
This is brutal uphill. Trail keeps going. I want to show you this. Now, we're talking. See the difference already? Clean. All right, I'm literally out of breath. This could be just a little place. There's only one way to find out. Give me a second. There's your desktop picture right there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Sasquatch. You see the difference? Now I was going to take you to a place that really showed you the difference between the two. If this video you're watching and you don't know what I'm talking about, it's the videos before this probably. Or after, I'm not sure. I'll have to get home and see what happens. Sasquatch. Let's go. Looks like a small little world. I'm gonna go up to the top too. I've noticed already the best structures are down here in the darkness on the hill. It's raining. Look at this. See how it's just in the open? It's not dark.
You guys really notice
Everything
the
is
caliber
straight
difference
and
in the structures versus the trees
See
that are
that?
growing. It doesn't take
Yeah,
much
it's all
common sense
perfect.
to realize
See? Sasquatch.
they're dramatically smaller in volume.
I gotta go up top on this one. Oh man, I wish it wasn't raining. Look at that. This reminds me, even though it looks nothing like it, it still reminds me of Predator Hill and the way their structures are. Notice the caliber difference of the structures versus the trees. So this is not, well, let's keep going. I got power lines behind me because you guys look down there. I'm not going to go show you those because I want to go behind me. Look at that. Sasquatch, that's what I'm looking for. Doesn't that make you happy just seeing that? Look at that versus that eerie, crazy weirdness. Oh man, it's consistently raining right now. I'm getting wet. It's like we need it though. Look at this. Right on the hill. Right when you never have to worry about seeing anybody. Let's just get some shots down there. I don't want to walk down there. Look at that. Look at the bend weaved through there. Sasquatch. This isn't the best example, but you got the point already just with this place. These are all the big guys. Big giant beings don't want to be restricted in those tight, weird places. Even though the dogman ones, type ones, are big, it's different. These Sasquatch. Oh man, and then not to mention, I didn't film it, but over here in the corner, the view is incredible. So there you go. Open structures on the power lines with a view leading to one of the prettiest forests I've ever found. Like, it is absolutely gorgeous up there where I'm going. But I got power lines that are not accessible really at all. Like, you wouldn't even know they were here in this location. With the exception that I followed them. What do you want to bet back there is incredible? Except now it's raining. Look at that spot. It's just here. I think I'm going to walk down to that one structure. Look at that. Bigfoot world. That's so cool. Yeah, just another pit stop. They have all these worlds. If you were to walk the power lines, which you can't because they cut the valleys and go straight across, you would find amazing things. And you would see the differences in the places, like a dramatic difference, blatant, in all the places. The way they look, how they do it, what sticks they use, things like that. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Let me start it over and get down. Guys, look at this Bigfoot world. I'm glad I stopped here. I mean, look at this. There's all kinds of disturbances on this hill. Like, it's not from a game. They would just be up there. Why would they come into this and sit here? You see this? It's all from them. They don't care about making a mess when they got the pine needles. Look at that. You see the difference? Sasquatch. Some of the same language, but it's all done different, Wow. I followed. Look at these footprints. Look at. You guys, look at that footprint. Can you see it? Look at the footprint right there. Right there. I followed them down here. I'll bet you no person has ever walked on this hill, even though they have that motorcycle road over there. What are you guys doing through here, and why do you need the structures like this? See, here's one of the connected forests. See how everything on the ground's connected? Everything you see in here is connected to each other. Everything. Now, I can't just follow this with you and then take the left and take the right. How boring would that be? Just look at it yourself. Pause it and just follow. It all touches. I mean, is there really someone out there that thinks I'd lie about this still? Like, there can't be. I have been very fortunate never to call a hoaxer that I know of. I'm sure someone has, but they obviously haven't watched the videos. Look at this. So who do we gotta get? We're still looking. I'm still looking to hook up with Holly one of these days. I'm gonna get the Vanessa out here from town. I'd like to go to Vancouver Island too one of these days. Who's that guy I was talking about Vancouver Island? Can you message me again on Facebook if it's possible? Look at this. Look at the disturbances through here. Everywhere through here. Like they go, oh, there's the perch. Oh my God, the master perch, you guys. Wait till you see it. Give me a second. All right. Look at the master perch. It's done so well. It's blocked. He's got himself blocked so well. Look at that right there. And he's walking in and out from it. Look at the walking. I've never seen it so blatant. Look at this. I'm at the top of the world, you guys. I'm like at 12,000 something feet here. Look. So blatant. There's a spot. This looks like a cheek, butt cheek, butt cheek. And then, of course, in front, he's got it blocked off. And he's low, you know, so he's sitting. Here, let's be him. There's another one right there. Oh, there's perches everywhere. Okay, so here you got a family unit. This is 100% Sasquatch. You guys, can you give me a whistle or something here? I need some kind of help. This whole mountain is way too quiet, and you just zap people. You don't want to talk to them or hang out with them. Look at that. Look at that. Thank you, God, for this today. Thank you. Look. I don't think Bigfoot had anything to do with me finding this place. So he's sitting in here. It's all dug out. See, he's sitting here. Nobody can see him. He's got that incredible view. Look at the bends out front. I'm sitting right in this spot. Hope he's not getting mad at me. I'm not convinced they're here. Like, I don't feel. I can see they've been here just today even. But I don't feel it. Like, I'm getting vibe 0 here.
Hey, my video card filled up right there, so I figured it was a good place to end the video in this section, but I have tons of video from this area on a cell phone. And then here is my journey leading up to this from this Dogman area.
So teepee, up around the corner, right? Look at the aspens. I did it all in aspens. Look at that. I've seen a lot of gritty looking stuff lately, like, meaning grids, like grid type stuff. Not like nitty gritty, but grid. You know, here's another thing I see all the time. I'm sure it happens naturally, but I don't think so. A lot of times. That, you know, like, I don't know what that is. It's probably from some animal, like an elk walking up and kicked it down. Guys, you realize what I do for you guys, right? Because look, could just go home and yuck. By the way, we've had 2 yucky days all year in Colorado, and both days I happen to be in this area. All right, so we're gonna go. Didn't I just film that part? You guys remember that it was like unused clips, whatever I just did recently? Well, I was driving right there, right, going up that way, and I'm like, let's just look in the woods there, and there was those X's and stuff right in there. So like right there, that's a whole Bigfoot world in there. You know, don't use your common sense with this because it's sloped. They love the sloped. I find more sloped places that are better than just about anything. They love, because for them it's not. Like when you're on the structure, it's perfectly flat on the hill. They don't care if the rest of it is or not. Places like that you just know are outstanding, but it's like almost impossible to get to. Just ask yourself, like, why are those big giant teepee structures always in the woods, right? Like, why isn't it right there? It's always just out of your sight. They just like mess with our brains in a sense. Like basically they just know that we're idiots when it comes to their world. You know, because when it comes to knowing what they do, and oh, look at this, you guys. This has happened right at where I went in. So I was showing you this is the beginning of a giant Dogman world, right? And look, they blocked it recently completely. I wonder if it was because of me. Oh my goodness. You guys, look at this. You guys will know right away. Look at this. This whole world. Can you imagine, like, when the bulldozers first came through here? Oh my God, look. I walked right in there. That was not there. That one right there. You see this one out front? It was not there. I walked right in there and filmed that stuff. Right there. Oops, that stuff. And then look. Look at this. They blocked the whole road. So is it not Sasquatch that does that? Is it the dogmen that do that? Look at that. You know they're watching. They do this stuff so they can slow you down for some reason. Blatant. That is so blatant. No one cut it either. How did they get that thing apart? Looks like maybe someone tied a chain to it or something and pulled it. Zooming through the tint. But we were talking about leaners that go through the trees. Well, look, this is maybe the first ever bend through the tree. Look at that. See the end over there? And there's more coming up on the bottom. And of course that runs out. Look, hits that, runs over there, right? You follow that out, that hits something, and so on. And there's probably something that's hiding in the woods. I can't figure it out. And there's a complete underneath of that tree. See that? Look at that bend. Brand new, you guys. It's still alive. Is it still alive? Yeah. Look. How'd that happen? We've had no rain. We've had no weather, no wind in here for sure. Look at this corner. This is so protected. They did that. So when you know you're in, you're in Bigfoot land, when you see that off right out of your truck, anybody can do this, you guys. Come up here. Come way up in Colorado. Or some mountain, anything that looks like this. Washington State is amazing too. I want to do Washington State so bad. I have quite a few people that watch my videos and I become friends with that are from Washington because, so I will go to Washington one of these days. That'll be some of these summers. We're going to go up and find amazing things will happen, you guys. But I need some help, especially at nighttime. Especially at nighttime. What's going on here? Feeling it here for some reason. Oh yeah, there's an X, that's why. This whole place is a giant Bigfoot world that they plowed a road through. Look at the teepee structure down there. Right in the middle of them. Look at those two black leaners, where'd they go? Can't see him. This is so good. Now we're getting into the Sasquatch. Now we're gonna see Sasquatch. Give me a minute. All right, unexpected trip, which is is good because, or an unexpected stop, I should say, because I'm heading up to a special place of mine that it was super zapness. I don't know, a month or two ago. But I got something. I got a spot on the way that looks good. So I think that's where I was. So up over there, right? It's just a different kind of world. And the point of this video is I'm really trying to show you guys the difference. And this is really special to me here, I think. Just by the looks of what I'm seeing. Now I have seen some of those before as I went by. I was like, but I'm seeing so much more now. It's like, hey, maybe we can get Mark to stop. I mean, that's how I feel sometimes. Like, I've been there before recently, and then all of a sudden I come back and there's 10 times more stuff. It's like, because I didn't stop the first time. It's raining. Raining in the middle of nowhere. Look at the rain. You can see it coming down. And this, to me, looks really good. I don't know what this is. Looks like a four-wheeler came up here within the last week or so, and that was it. Oh, did he stop here? Yeah, he turned around or something. Or something's coming out of there. Come on, don't rain yet. Wow, this trail is really good. You guys, I gotta get some kind of bike, so I can get up these trails. There's trails like this that go hundreds of miles through some of the best places in Colorado. And you got to have the right bike.
The clip after this would be the beginning of the video.
Give me a sec.